We are here in Japan and we're about to explore the old Western amusement park, Western Village. We are in a place called Nikko, and Nikko is 2 hours right out of Tokyo. But yeah, the old Western amusement park, the sign's still here. You would get your ticket, but obviously would get our tickets and just kind of walk right in through here, which is also super sick, but it's locked, so that means we gotta go another way in.
Western Village was a Wild West themed amusement park in Nikko. It started in the early 1970s as Kinugawa Ranch, offering horseback riding and simple attractions. In 1975, it rebranded as Western Village, expanding into a full-on cowboy experience with saloons, shootout shows, and animatronic displays. The park continued growing through the 80s and 90s, even adding a replica of Mount Rushmore. But rising debts and declining attendance led to its closure in 2007. Since then, it's remained untouched, abandoned, decaying, and frozen in time.
It's kind of hard to get in here. Okay, right here, I think. Yeah, we're good. I really hope no one's seen us, because that is not going to be good. Let's see.
How's it look? Oh, it's
I
good.
don't know, I'm making sure no one's
No,
seen it.
we're good. No one's seen it. I checked the windows.
Yeah, you did? Well, look over.
Houses.
Yeah, look at the house with the.
There's no one in there.
No one?
No one.
Okay, so we're okay?
They're probably in a different room.
Okay, good. Yeah, because you know how the blankets were flowing in the wind?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay. All right. Here we are. Oh my God. Look at this place. It's literally an entire Western, like, village. Good one. Look at everything super overgrown here. Oh, dude, Radek, look. There's animatronics here and puppets. Look at this guy.
Oh, that's crazy.
It's sick.
He looks real.
He looks real, just no eyes. So he's like a cyborg now.
That's the sheriff.
Yep, that's the county jail, bro.
Alright, well, lock me in. We gotta turn ourselves in eventually.
Oh, dude, you're gonna lock. All right, now you really are locked in.
That's okay.
Look at him, bro. This guy has seen better days. Look at that. And he had maybe he was in charge of the carriage. I mean, this place is and was one of the coolest places, you know, around here at its time. This is really cool. And over here, we got the coffee shop. I love coffee. But all right, I mean, we're here now. There's a lot to see, and we're just gonna kind of go through everything. You see, the place was built in the 1970s, and back then in the 1970s, a lot of the Japanese was really into American Western culture. They loved the whole idea about cowboys. They liked all that stuff. So one of the people that came here, they built an entire place to just fund people that liked the Western American culture. And they loved all the cowboys and stuff. So the guy built it in the 1970s. Everything was open. People loved it. They were coming here for so long. But in 2000 is when they seen a huge dip in, like, tourists. Tourists weren't coming here no more. And again, you're 2 hours out from Tokyo. You're in a place called Nikko in the middle of nowhere. People weren't starting to come here, period. No one. So what happened was, as time kept going on, they weren't updating this place. So as the new trends were setting, because this was such a niche, and the Western culture was starting to die in Japan, they weren't able to really do too much of a difference. You know what I mean? Because they built it about a Western village. So time kept going on, and they had no more money to fund this place, and it just went abandoned, completely closed down in 2006. So it's kind of sad. It really is sad. But it is such an incredible place. This was like a place to get beverages and drinks, the Buffalo area, and you would sit here to watch the show. This must have been a huge show all over here. You know, it looks like it's like a stage set. If you guys remember and have been watching me for about 10 years, then you'll know that 8 years ago, I actually visited this place when it was still looking good and new. And yeah, it was still abandoned, but it wasn't this bad. And that's because I came here, yeah, it was about 8 or so years ago. And I wanted to do a revisit here, not only to see it for myself, but there's a lot of new viewers that are watching this channel now that has never seen this place when I came here years ago. I mean, I look completely different and younger. Roll some of the clips. Look at this. This was all mechanical. A lot of money was spent here, and it sucks that this has to go to waste. The U.S. Mail. I feel like I'm back in America. Check it out. There's a sheriff's office. Dude, they have a real jail in here. It's a little bit dark. Oh, whoa. Dude, that is so freaky. Western Village Bank. Oh, this is so awesome. Look at the gold bars in there. Hello there. I got some gold bars for you. But let's go inside some of this. This is the saloon. I mean, gotta be careful because looks like we can just like fall in. Whoa. That's a church. See, though I came here before, I generally don't remember anything. You have to remember, I explore like every day of my life, so I'm always forgetting, you know, places I might have been to. Oh, that is so sick. The bar. The Western Village Church, it's called. There's the sign. Let's go in it. It doesn't look that safe anymore. I mean, look, there's someone's arms are here. Right over there. No, it's someone's face. Whoa. That is actually nuts. The stained glass is intact, though. I love this thing. Looks like it was like Nara Dreamland right there. I'm surprised there's like no like dummies in here or you know, different things. There's a vending machine. And then up here, you can see Jesus himself looking out. So that's kind of cool. Oh, even over here, the final, the Last Supper. And a gun. Dude, this really is the Wild West theme park. Oh, okay, this is actually really freaking cool. This is the actual map to the theme park. You have the wanted stamp, so it makes you check off everything so you can see everything. I really love this place. The idea is so cool. There is something called Mount Rushmore. It's like a replica, literally. We're gonna go there, and you even have it right here. I remember seeing it before, so that's really cool. This is awesome. And if you look over here, this is the wanted guy for your cash reward. So I'm assuming you would come in here and you would get your map stamped so you can fill it in. I think that's really creative and really cool. Just like something you do at Epcot when you go around the world and they stamp your passport. You know, I don't even remember how big this place was. So I'm just kind of going with the flow. Oh my God, look at him. That thing, it looks like it moved and talked. That's really cool. You can go inside here and get, it's just like, it probably was just vending machines in here. You would just walk in. Look at that. It says Indian Theater. And that says a jail. There's a jail right there. That's an arcade. Let's go inside the arcade really quick. This is the Whack-A-Moles. Oh, I love that. I remember being here. So for those who have actually watched my video or seen my photos, then you guys will also remember this if you're an old viewer. When I came here, I remember this was mint. This was actually mint. Western gun shooting. Look at this. Oh, this is definitely my favorite. So explorers, what we're looking at here, this is called the Western Shootout, and behind the camera there would be a ton of different guns set up, and you would pay your quarters and you would hold the gun and try to aim at these targets. This whole entire thing was an interactive thing that moved around and did a bunch of different things, so which is really cool. So I don't know if I ever told some of you this. I probably announced it before, but when I started YouTube, I was working at my cousin's arcade. My cousin actually owned an arcade, and I would go from my middle school to hit the arcade and I would just work. And my entire life was just arcade games and going there all the time. I would play obviously games for free. I would do stuff and I would have the time of my life. And so I kind of just fell in love with all games in general, and that's why I like arcades. And to see abandoned arcades like this it just feels really cool, but also sad. Like, I remember selling these as a kid, or putting these on, like shipping them onto trucks, and that's what we would do. We would buy and resell. But I also think it's cool because I've never seen anything like this. So when you go inside Japan's culture, now I'm seeing things I've never seen in my life. Old slot machines and all these rare things that we can't get in the US. Like, look at this. Verse Super Captain Flag. Like, what the heck is that? I think that's amazing. And it gets really cool. Like this dream catcher. A circle dream catcher. They don't even make these anymore. You know what I mean? Like, Sega don't make this. And remember, Sega's out of business here for crane machines and games. Now it's called Geigo. So you have to understand, like, there's so much history just here alone. You know what I mean? And it's just awesome to learn and grow as you explore. Like, I love to see places like this because it takes me right out of my element. My element. Like, remember, this place was about having the time of your life with your friends, your girlfriend, your wife, and your kids. And now you're here and you've just seen everything forgotten about, ruined, destroyed, smashed. And it's like, it's a happy, weird, exciting, sad feeling all at the same time. And I think this is sick. Look at this, dude. We don't have this in the US. It's a whole ass horse game. You're just on the horse going through galloping. That is so freaking amazing. And we probably did have this in the US, to be 100% honest. But this is such an old one. Remember, they were developing these arcade games in the 1980s. This place was already open, so this game could have been here this entire time. And I didn't even start my arcade or see any of these until, dude, like 1998. Okay, we'll admit though, this is really cool. The Can Alley, I just think that's sick. And the balls are still here. 20 years and somehow people didn't steal the balls. These are pachinkos. If you guys knows what pachinkos are, these are very old school pachinkos. I mean, all this stuff is just sitting here. I mean, this is all still worth money, if even repaired. It's insane, actually. Other people.
Yeah, other explorers.
Are they
look American.
American?
Yeah. They just walked in.
Oh, I see them.
Yeah.
They're behind the tree.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are others. Let's get out of them. Oh, they're inside another building. Radix says they look American, so I'll scare them because we're the same. Hang on. All right. They're inside a building down there. I don't even know these people, but I think it's fun to scare people. It's fun. In abandoned places, it's okay. Open places, not scary hospitals. I'm waiting for them to come out. Don't know if I should even scare them, just in case. Oh, dude, there's so much cool shit here. Look at this. It's like a gun launcher to aim at targets. Oh, he's seen me. He's seen me. Oh, hey. Oh, literally, it was two girls from like Australia, and they were just exploring here. So I ended up just giving them an extra spot. I was gonna scare them, and I was like, once I seen there was just two girls, like, nah, I can't. Like, I thought it was, dude, from the distance, I thought it was a girl and a guy, or like two guys. I couldn't even see, it was so far away. So it's like other people are just exploring here. So it's pretty mainstream spot now anyways, this place. So I gave them a cool spot in the end. They were chill, so they're just taking pictures, doing their thing. I was like, all right, I'm out of here. Back to exploring. So over here, this is 500 yen, and this was probably some sort of like bow and arrow game, or, you know, it could have been anything. Oh shit, wait a minute. No freaking way. Was this like bumper boats? This thing was a pond. This was like a boat that filled up. I mean, that's what these are, I think. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, and they would have the squirt guns. But I don't think that's what this was. Maybe this was like a, I don't know, some sort of batting cage, or I don't know. Something. But then you got over here, unless it's the same thing, some sort of cool freaking like gun game, and they would shoot it into the tire. That's what I love about exploring, because you will bump into anybody, anything, anybody. But that was pretty normal. So, oh, I thought I got hit by something. Oh, what's down here? This is called the Buck Wagon Restaurant. Or no, wait, it's not. Now it's called the Cuck Wagon Restaurant. Actually, I don't even know what the heck, what words those are. All right. This is empty. They took all the cheers and they blocked it for people to not go in. I just don't get what it would have been. So, one thing I want to talk about is trying to describe the feeling of going through an empty theme park completely alone. That, like, zombie vibe. But it's so peaceful and so relaxing. The best way I can put it, for me, is taking a walk in a cemetery. For me, it relates the same. A little spooky, a little sad, but really cool and relaxing. I get similar vibes doing that when I do this. I don't know. All right, go through here. I don't know. What the hell? All right, we're blocked. This was the big restaurant. I'll try to get in. I can't even fit through that with my bag on, though. I just don't want to drop my bag here if other people are here. I don't trust anybody. All right, I'm in it. Oh my God. Super cool. Look at Mount Rushmore. All the president heads, and we're gonna see the replica one soon. That's the one thing I don't forget about this place. Cause like, oh, I know where that is. We're gonna see it. So they have a replica. I wonder why this is even here. Oh, this is actually amazing. This is actually a step up. Look at this. They were serving actual, like, family-style Japanese barbecue here. And if you guys don't know what that is when, you know, you sit down with everyone, and this would be technically a grill that would be, like, on fire. It would be hot, and you would cook your meat right here in front of also everyone. Everyone would be cooking their barbecue meats and stuff. So it's almost like, God, for, like, the people at home, it's like technically just cooking a hamburger with everyone there to share it. Let's just put it like that. For those who don't know, that's the best way I can describe it. But yeah, that's what was going on here. Every single one was happening here. That's really cool. As we head upstairs to the second floor, more you know, seating area. As you can see, the place was super big. You can imagine how it was back in its like heyday. Before everything went abandoned, how much people this actually held. This was an active theme park for like 35 or so years. It was honestly going and going. It had a lot of people here. I bet you in the 1980s, this place was so packed. So it is pretty unfortunate. But look how dumb I was. Guys, look how dumb I was. That's how you know I'm not making this shit up. Like, I'm so embarrassed that I'm actually leaving that in the video. I don't know what I'm doing. I can't believe you guys have been watching me this long. This part, wow, okay, this is sick. So this is, again, we're back at the arcade. This was called Laser Sniper. And I don't know if you guys know, but darts in Japan is a super popular, I don't know, is it a sport? Like, yeah, it's a amazing like sport. It's at all bars, it's even at round ones, the arcades. It is serious. So here they have like this arcade edition one. Pay you 300 yen, you come here and you just play your darts. But it's no joke. The culture for darts in Japan is serious. Oh, I didn't even see that. Look at this. It's one of the puppets. The puppets out of the shootout, Western shootout. All right, you got the Attorney LA right there. And we still have this place. This is the general store. I'm gonna go check out the general store still. Not too many puppets left, huh? They're all destroyed. Like, this looked like this was a cool dude, man, at one time. But again, they did have the animatronics. They all moved. They cost a lot of money. That's a lot of technology that's, you know, sadly has been gone to waste. What is this? This is called the Mystery Shock. I'll have to check that out. And over here, this one's gone now. Like, it just caved in. Probably ain't nothing. Or it could have been something. But we'll have to check it out. Let's get in there. All right. What the hell? It's all like caving up and looking weird. Oh, hell no. My boy, he's preserved. That's a real taxidermy. I mean, I'm gonna call him Arthur. Can we get a huge thumbs up to Arthur? We gotta go inside this building. What we think it is, this is a haunted spook trail attraction, pretty much. I think we go this way. Alright, we're into the haunted spook trail here. Welcome to Ghost Town. What? Looks like something you would see from Resident Evil or something. Those mutant monsters and stuff. God. What the heck? See, it's like this thing is caved in, but honestly, I think this was supposed to be like that. So that's what they called it, the mystery shock. Yeah, look, it's all uneven. It really trips me out. Like, I get dizzy when I look at it. It's like maybe like a little fun house. All right, right here, saloon doors. Get me out of here. I'm dizzy now. Look at that mannequin dude. Just posted up right here. It's actually kind of cool. I don't know what they were doing with this guy, but I'm gonna say nothing about it. Okay, so I think over here was the building where you can dress up as like old characters. Oh no, this is the bar. The bar, oh, the barber shop. All right, I'm not trying to disturb anybody. Let you guys be. But yeah, that was the barber shop. What was over here? Man, this guy looks, I don't trust him. I don't trust this guy at all. He's giving me this like weird look. I'm just gonna leave him. Welcome to the saloon. It has a shootout. Free shots. It says Indian fighter. Times have changed, that's for sure. I actually want to know what was even in here though. Maybe I can like look. I'm just curious, what was it? Here I go. Oh. What is this guy? He's like pinned up against here. That was a dead cowboy. This is like a haunted thing. Halloween? This is like literally kind of nuts. You can't even have this in the USA. It would get closed down for many reasons. You got the cowboys fighting the Indians. Times are not like before. What the hell is a dinosaur doing in here? What is that? It's like a Halloween thing you walk through. See, that's why I like Japan. It's like they take the little things that could be cheesy and they make it just seem fun. This is supposed to be like a scary thing, but again, some reason they moved his pants down. I don't know. It's supposed to scare you from looking on this side. Oh, that's fresh. That is so cool. All right, this is for some reason showing pumpkin heads and dropping them down with like a light. And this guy is, I don't know what he was gonna try to do. Try to scare us? Oof. Oh, it's supposed to be literally a Native American guy coming down. That's kind of scary. Look at him, dude. Dude, that is sketchy. Oh my God. Anything else I should know about here? Nope. All right, we are good. What do you think about that? 1 out of 10. Oh no, we're gonna finish showing this. Welcome to the ghost town. Welcome to the ghost town. Look, that's my boy, Bucklehead. There's probably a cowboy's best spot. This would be the bank. And look, gold bars. Bunch of gold bars right out of the bank vault. And the only guy guarding it is a guy with an empty whiskey bottle. I don't think he's doing a good job. One place to show you around this area before we can go to the Mount Rushmore and push through the back more. I don't know if there's that much left here, so I don't really remember, so we're gonna figure that out. But this is where we first originally were. a little earlier. This is really cool. I don't exactly know what they would have did here, but look at these. I mean, I'm assuming like you controlled them and they moved around, if I'm not mistaken, right? It's like those things you see at the mall, but there's like super big. Those things for like the kids, they sit on it and it moves. That's the only thing I can think of. I really don't know what else it would have been. So this is the last part of the theme park, and this is called the American Dome right there, if you can read that. Here we go, we're going in. Actually, dang, dude. Someone really tried boarding this one up. I'm going in. Oh. All right, so, right off the bat, that's crazy. A bunch of teddy bears by some sort of piano. This side, there's that. Definitely an area for kids, but also I guess it's another food area, because look at, you have like a cafeteria. You can sit and eat here, but maybe it's for like more of snacks. But this is, yeah, definitely for kids, because look, you have the playground still set up. Oh, almost tripped. Yeah, the playground's still set up. With a ball pit and all. No way. Look how big that bear, look at them all. What, this is like the creepiest shit I've ever seen. This is like Five Nights at Freddy. What, this guy's huge. He's like leaning down looking. That, bro, in person this is massive. Radic, put this next to, or actually, yeah, we'll go next to his camera and put it on. Look how small I look compared to this dude. He's massive, and he's bending down, bro. If he stood up, what the heck? Wow, I've never seen something like that. That's like the biggest bear I've ever seen. He's just bending super down. All right, we gotta watch out then for these stairs. Yeah, I remember being here a long time ago, and this was like a museum entrance. You can pay to walk in, I think. But I also know the other side of this building for the outside is Mount Rushmore. Well, we have giant bears everywhere. That's what I want to know. Oh my God! A giant teddy bear. Just found 3 kids randomly exploring with us. They don't even know what I'm saying, but this is pretty cool. I mean, I can't get over how big he is. Anyways, we're all going upstairs. Even the 3 kids are coming with us. This is epic. Here you go. Dude! Oh my God! This is like a night at the museum. This is the water balloon race. Oh shit, bats. Montana Games. Bats in Japan are everywhere and they freak me the hell out. This ain't the museum part though, this is something different. Yeah, just a huge game area still. Western monster shooting. Look at the signs. Halloween themed, a snake, a hooded creature. I don't know who that zombie girl is right there. This is so cool. This is how it was, you know, we're going way back when the Native Americans were just here. So you got the buffalo, the Native Americans right there. This is how it was. Maybe real pictures of cowboys back in the day? Now this is really cool. What is that, Abe Lincoln? I can barely make it out. Yeah, it's supposed to be Abe Lincoln. His memorial. His whole face is messed up. And yeah, he moved. That's, oh, look at Abe. I think he's wearing like cowboy, I'm not even sure, but he moves though. Either way, he moved his eyes and everything like, oh my God. That is freaky, man.
That is actually,
Jesus.
He looks like Two-Face right now.
I know.
You know, half his face is kind of there, another half is gone.
I know. So here we have the Mark Twain. You already know, the legend himself. You got this boat. And again, there's some things here on the Mississippi River too, so it's a whole bunch of things going on. Just people's legs.
Yeah.
Just hanging.
Good legs.
Out of the American Dome, and guys, we are about to show you the Holy Grail here and what everyone wants to see when they come here, when it's abandoned, and that's Mount Rushmore. It's gonna pop up. I'll show you this big reveal right now. It looks like it's gonna rain soon. It feels it, but then again, there's no clouds in the sky, so I don't. But here we go. As you can see, it starts to open up. You know, it's like a half house, and then it goes boom into like this rocky area. That's just restrooms down there. The reveal. Uh-oh, you can see my boy George Washington. You can see the Abe starting to appear. And it looks like this was like a stage, so you can watch a show. This was a whole seating area to watch whatever show that was happening here for Mount Rushmore and stuff like that. And I think, look how overgrown it is. You can't even see the seats. But, oh man, the view is good. I'm gonna show you in a minute. We wanna get right into the center, get the best seats around. Everyone come on, sit down. We're gonna get the best seats, get your popcorn. Maybe we'll just start right here. And here we are. It's definitely one of the craziest things to see in person for abandon-wise in the entire world, because there's nothing like this. So for those who like abandon, what you're seeing is something super rare for a theme park, because this is an epic site. You know, it is like a super cool replica. And then down below, you got like a stage where you'd watch a movie or the shows, whatever that was performing here. A whole thing of water was right here. Pretty dang cool. Dude, I'll leave right now. Don't shoot.
You gotta get out. Pretty legit though, right?
Let me feel it. Oh wow, this is nice.
Yeah, it's real nice. And
dude,
look at the inside of the. It looks like it actually like had some nice bullets in there.
Oh yeah, you can see.
It's just it's so rusted it doesn't like work anymore.
Wow. All right, ready? We'll just cut it.
Thanks to all my Patreon members who support these videos, but especially to Master of Lost Places, Megan and Billy Marshall, and Urban Legends, Maddie Godbold, Melissa Valine, Stefano Magadino, The First, Haunted 1821, Jason, Voices from Beyond, Skylar Gidry, Jessica Hebden, Echo, Misty Graham, and Tim F.